Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are here in Cummins, Georgia at Swanee Memorial and Mausoleums to visit and pay our respects to a legend on the screen and continue our visitation of Hee Haw, and that is Junior Samples. Like, we've visited quite a few people in Hee Haw, you know, that were on the show. And so I'm just going to continue the trend. I drove out here to Cummins just to see Mr. Samples and pay my respects. And let me get the ad out of the way and say, if this is your first time here, welcome. Hey, I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, please consider, liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all the things. And if this isn't your first time here, hey, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video. And with all that said, oh wait, I got merchandise and, I got the members thing. People told me to plug that at the beginning, not the end. And so now that I got all that out of the way, let's try to find Mr. Samples' grave, pay our respects. We'll talk a little bit about him on the way, celebrate his life. And hopefully, it looks like they're having a funeral. We can get done before the funeral gets here, because the last thing I want to do is get in the way of a funeral. So, with all that said, let's get to going. As a 6th grade dropout, Samples was into stock car racing, and he was a carpenter by trade, who went on the radio at the age of 40 and told a story about catching the largest fish ever seen in his hometown. The story was a humorous tall tale, and the recording on his radio story became the best-selling novel record, World's Biggest Whopper. He was asked to become part of the Hee Haw cast in 1969 and created a bumbling personality, often stumbling or slow talking his way through delivery, messing up jokes and forgetting lines. One sketch of the show he appeared in regularly was the Culhanes of Cornfield County, in which Junior, Gordie, Grandpa Jones, and Lulu would sit on the sofa and engage in comedic deadpan routine. Staples' most famous bit was as a used car salesman, inviting callers to call an old 5-digit phone number, BR549.
Ladies and gentlemen, the magic dealer of the used car world, Junior the Great!
Tonight I'm gonna pull a rabbit out of my hat. Where's the rabbit?
The hair's on top of your head.
I know, and there's hair on top of my head, and I've also got hair on my arm, but where's the rabbit hair?
On top of your head. The hair's on your head.
I've never been so embarrassed in all of my life. That was my big trick. Now what do I do for an encore?
Why don't you play the lead in Swan Lake?
What part'll I play?
The lake.
Thank you. That's the part I can really jump into. The number to call is BR549.
Junior's weight, he had weight troubles his whole life. He often neared 400 pounds and was on Hee Haw for 14 years until he passed away of a heart attack in 1983 at the age of 57. So let's walk over here and let's see if we can't find the grave. You can see over there as they're getting ready for the funeral now. I'm gonna try to get done before they get here. And right there. Oh, Junior, 83. Samples. That would be him and his wife. Something simple. Probably is the way he wanted it. And there's some more samples over there. So yeah, one more time. Right there. So yeah, it seems like, you know, during the week, well, cemeteries are busy places sometimes, right? It doesn't matter what day of the week is, the dead have to be buried, you know? So yeah, that was the grave of Mr. Junior Samples. I hope you liked the little video I put in there. And like I said when we went to Grandpa Jones, it's almost like visiting family, you know, because you watch them so much growing up. It's almost like a second family to me, just watching the reruns with my family growing up. And comment down below, like, it doesn't have to be Junior, but like, what was your favorite, you know, Hee Haw bit that they did? I didn't really understand a lot of it as a child, but now that I'm older and you watch it, like, there was a lot of adult humor, and it was just good, man. Like, it was solid. Junior was great, like his deadpanness, like his almost like being dumb on purpose, you know. It kind of played into the humor of the show. And like, I think it'd be cool to have the corn that they always stood up in. I always liked that little part. And the BR 459 stuff, like, you can't beat it. Like, he was always trying to sell those junky cars, and it was really good stuff. Like, I'm glad we got to come out here today real quick and pay our respects. I was coming through town and I thought, hey, why not? It was about an hour and a half out of the way, almost 2 hours thanks to traffic in Atlanta, which always seems to be here no matter what time of the day it is. And beautiful cemetery. I would like to have stayed longer and maybe gone through some of it. It's your very classic, you know, flat type of headpieces and your standard, you know, modern type cemetery. But it's a nice nonetheless. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I say it in every video, but you don't know what it means to me that you enjoy the content and that you watch and you do all the things, you know, and it really does help me out a lot. And the merchandise, like, I'm wearing one of the shirts today and I got the hat on. I purchased all this before I even mentioned it in the videos to make sure it was worth buying, because you never know with these companies. They can promise a lot, right? But they never really deliver on what they can do. So I hope you enjoyed the content. There's more coming. Hopefully within the next week or two we'll have another member of Hee Haw checked off the list if I can get up there. And if not, hey, you know, we'll go up there someday, I promise. But there's all kinds of other random things I'm working on. Some Creek Indian War stuff and some more history stuff, some more Civil War things are going to be coming. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Let me do my stereotypical, you never know what you're going to find on the back roads. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one.